So, do you know or did you know that Java methods can now talk to you? Let's pass in some data. So, in this video, we're taking methods to the next level by passing parameters and arguments. Now, this lets your method do custom stuff based on the info you give it. But first, let's have an argument. Parameter versus arguments. Parameters are variables in the method definition. Arguments are actual values when are actual values you pass when calling the methods. Okay, now let's see with the example below. A parameter is known as the variable in the method definition. Now in public static void greet, we have a string and name. Now your argument is the values when you pass when calling the method. So your parameter in the first function is your string and name. Now your argument is in the system out that print ln hello plus name. Okay, so that is your argument. So now let's see. Okay, let's go to our IntelliJ IDE. And if you're not using IntelliJ, then I don't know. I don't just know. So it's fine. Okay, so now we're creating a new file, name it as yeah, let's name this. Okay, let's use the format file. Let's continue. So what we're going to do right now is to call a function with an argument. Now we're going to call the greet function. Now we're going to add a parameter saying string. Now notice again or again and again when you are defining a variable, always put the data type. So now I want to take in name. I cannot just come here and put name. It's not going to work. You're going to get error, even if, okay, we're already getting the error. So now what is the error? It says create type parameter name. So you have to really give in the parameter and don't just click on this because it's going to give you something complex and you might not understand. So now just put the simple word string. If I'm collecting a number, what should I put there? Int. If I'm collecting a floating point number, what should I put? It's a float. Okay. Change signature. What's this? Great. String name. Okay. Add value for a new parameter. Okay. So you see, you can easily code this using your IntelliJ IDE. So I could just put my name or yeah, I just put update and automatically, what do you see here? You see my name is automatically updated to the console. But just watch. If I should say string, because I did that wrongly, I should just do it again. Okay, string name and now change signature. Okay, it has gone off. Okay, it has gone off. So sometimes it will come up for you and sometimes it won't. So now the signature was just actually to put this. Now immediately I put in this comma. You see, it gives me name. So if I should change here now, see, it becomes So this helps you to know and keep track of where you are, how to call the function, what are the parameters for the function. Now imagine I was like 50 lines away and I couldn't see my function. Immediately I put in create right here and I put in this because I'm not in anything. That's why it's not showing up. If I'm in here and I say, okay, let's put this, let's cut this out. Now, say I've written up to this point and I can't see my code anymore and I don't want to scroll up. Immediately, I just put in this and I put in this. Now you see the parameters for grid comes up. So I don't need to scroll up and say, oh, what did I put as the parameter for grid again? No. Okay, so IntelliJ make things simpler for you. Not just only IntelliJ, but any JetBrains IDE out there. They make things really simpler for you to work with. Now I put just my name here. And if I put this and you see grid and okay, sorry, it's not going to show anything. It's not going to show anything because I didn't say hello from. Okay, hello from, then plus name. All right. So this will now give you 5 times hello from GTA, hello from GTA. So you can remove this and just say maybe for once, okay, hello from GTA. All right. So this is how you become a professional. Though you don't need to loop an array for you don't need to loop a function just once. You can just call the function without this loop. But I'm just trying to make it simple. All right. So next you can call this function again by saying greet, and this time we can say ada. Okay, now note something. With your use of array, you can also have an array out here, and in the array, you can now call the array using this for loop. So we'll loop through the array and say greet and name. Okay, that will automatically feed this form on its own. But let's not make things too complex. But that's a challenge for you. You can try that on your own. Okay. Now next is the multiple parameter. So having to do multiple parameter. So let's give you something that looks like, let me give you something that looks like a calculator, a basic calculator function. So let's copy this, paste, let's comment this out. So now let's go with a simple addition stuff that a calculator, basic calculator can do. Public static void, and with this you can just take this as a cool project and build your own calculator algorithm. So we're going to add A and B. So what do? We say system.out A plus B, and we want to add something to make it more suitable. Sum, which is this, and okay, so A plus B, and we put this in its own brackets. Okay. A plus B, and that's it. I'm missing something. That is why I'm having this error. Plus, I'm missing the plus. Okay. So now let's go. So this, we now want to call this in our public static void. Oops, sorry. Public. I don't know why it's suggesting the same thing for me again. Static void main, and okay, so it's giving me something normal. Okay, this is how we call the function. Now notice we have two parameters here, A and B, and notice we're getting it here, parameter A and parameter B. So this helps you to know and keep track of whatever function you're calling whenever you're calling the function within your code. Okay, so now we're adding 1 plus 2, which is supposed to give us 3. Okay, now let's add 5 plus 10, supposed to give us 15. Yeah, I've got 15. Okay, so I have a challenge for you. Now your challenge is to write a more a method, and this method is going to be for multiply. Okay, so write a method multiply. Now what are you going to do? The multiply is going to take in the value int, which is an integer of x, and it's going to take an integer of y. Then it's going to print the result, and yeah, we are going to try it with two different sets of numbers and just make sure it multiplies. So all you have to do is say public static void multiply int x int y, then open your curly braces and just put in system.output.println multiplication is x times y. Okay, then you call the function using x and y numbers, any numbers of your choice. So pause the video and try the challenge. Okay, so if you've done that on your own, congratulations to you. I'm not actually going to give a solution because I actually said everything before giving you time to do it yourself. So that's how you feed your methods with juicy data. Next up, we'll learn how to make methods return results instead of just printing. So leave a like and subscribe. Also comment your method ideas or method name ideas below so that we could learn from you while you learn from us. And just keeping the comment section lively would help us to understand and help others who are asking questions. And please do not insult or curse any person because he asks some kind of questions, because he or she did not understand. That is why he asked the question. So please, if you know the answer to a question asked by someone, just answer it. Or if you do not know, just skip and leave. I personally will answer any questions in the comment sections. So thank you very much and peace.